Namaste. Welcome to Yoga for Life with Antoni. This is chair yoga for the lower body. The only prop you're going to need today besides your chair is something to squeeze between your thighs. It could be a Pilates ball, it could be a yoga block, it could be a small towel folded in half lengthwise and rolled up. Today I'm going to use my grandchild's ball because it's kind of out of air and squishy, which is what we want. So let's go ahead and sit down. Place that prop underneath your chair or nearby. Sit back, close your eyes, take a big cleansing breath in the nose, let it out of the mouth with a sigh. Ha. Just feel the breath coming in and out of your nostrils. The little hairs inside of the nose tickling as the air sweeps past. Feel the breath coming up and down the back of your throat. Again, not forcing, just feeling the breath now rising and falling in the chest. Experience the breath in the ribs, opening and closing like gills on a fish. Then experience your breath in your belly, inflating and deflating like a balloon. Just feeling, just noticing, never forcing. Take a deep in breath through the nose. Let it out of your mouth as you open your eyes and come to the edge of your chair to sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring our feet underneath our knees. We're going to find our two sits bones, sitting up tall. Bring shoulders back and down and over your hips. Then we're going to bring our ears back over the shoulders. Chin is straight, not lifted. We're actually going to lift up from the crown, not the chin. Palms open up, toes lift and spread apart. The balls of your feet and the heels are pressing down, arches lifting. Now take 3 of those deep belly breaths, inhaling, breathing into your belly. Slowly exhaling either through the nostrils or pursed lips, deflating the belly. And again, inhaling through the nose, into the belly. Slowly exhaling through the nose or pursed lips, emptying the belly. Toes still lifting and spreading, lifting up from the crown. One more. And release. Bring your hands to your thighs. On the inhale, rock to the front of your sits bones, arching the back, lifting the chest, shoulders squeezing together, chin lifting. Exhaling, rocking to the back of your sits bones, rounding your spine, lifting your arms, tucking your chin. Let's continue to cat-cow with the breath. Inhale, lifting, arching, pulling. Exhale, rounding, rocking back, reaching, tucking, and continue with your breath. Let's do 3 more cat-cows. One more with your breath. Vinyasa, moving with the breath. Meditation in motion. Come back into the center, into that seated mountain pose, lining up the body, lifting the toes, lifting through the crown. Let's get ready for some stand and sits. Make sure that ball or whatever you're using is out of your way. On the inhale, you're simply going to stand, and at the top, you're going to squeeze in those butt cheeks. And then to sit down, you're going to lead with your buttocks, then the knees, and then sitting down. Inhale. Inhale, use those arms if you need. Squeeze the butt cheeks. Exhale, you're hinging at the hips. Then the knees, arms come out. Sit down as slowly and gently without popping as you can. Squeeze. Exhale, releasing. Again, you're using nostrils to breathe or pursed lips. Slow and control. We're gonna do 10. Feel free to do every other. Take a break, sit when you need to. Slow and control, never plopping. Two more. And one more. Sit down, scoot your butt back, and swing out your knees. And big cleansing breath, letting it out of the mouth. And scooching back to the edge of the chair. Let's work those ankles and feet. That affects your knees, and it also works out your shin muscles, tibialis, and your calf muscles. On the inhale, come tippy toes. Feel your calves shortening and scrunching together. On the exhale, bring your feet flat and lift your toes and the balls of your feet high off the floor. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, reversing. Move with the breath slowly. You can press your hands down on your thighs to add a little weight bearing. Inhale. And exhale. 6 more. And 5 with the breath. And 4. And 3. Never rush it. Vinyasa, slow as the breath. And release. We are now going to heel toe. So bring your hands into namaste. We spread the fingers apart. We press from the bottom to the fingertips. Bring your thumbs to your breastbone. And you're gently pressing the entire time. We're going to bring our feet together. On the inhale, bring your toes out. Exhale, bring your heels out. See how my knees go with it? Toes out, heels out, toes out, as far as you can go. And then back in, as slow as the breath. Let's continue. We're gently pressing our hands the entire time, getting a wrist workout. And focusing on the breath, moving with the breath for Vinyasa yoga flow. Never rush it, it won't do you any good. Keep gently pressing the hands. Keep breathing. And 3 more. Keep your belly gently pulling in, not letting your belly hang out. If your wrists need a break, you can shake them out. And let's continue. Most of the action's happening with the ankles. The knees are simply following. Try not to lead with those knees. That might be the temptation if you have limited range of motion in your ankles. Your body will always take path of least resistance. It's not any fault of yours. Back in, shake everything out. Woo! And let's go ahead and come to a standing position. And we're going to come to the back of the chair. I'm simply going to turn the chair. And we're going to do some Vinyasa sun salutations. So let's find good posture. We're gonna lift our toes and spread them again, just like we did seated. Balls of the feet down, heels down. We're gonna bring shoulders over hips. We're gonna bring ears over shoulders, but not by lifting the chin. We're actually gonna lift up through the crown, shoulders down, palms open. On the inhale, start to lift your arms, but keep them straight and don't lift your shoulders. On the exhale, you're gonna grab the back of the chair, walk back, and fold so you look like an L on its side. I'm gonna bend my knees to bring those hips back. Let your head stay above your heart if you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, otherwise let it hang. Take 3 breaths in downward dog. Then take a big inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna come into plank. If you don't have a sturdy chair, go ahead and switch to a countertop or a wall. But you're simply gonna bring your shoulders over your wrists and lift your heels, slightly lowering the hips. Inhale, come back into downward dog, bending the knees, hips back. Exhale, coming into plank, shoulders over wrists. I'm as straight as a plank of wood. Exhale, heels come down, bend your knee. And one more, inhale, coming into plank. And exhale, downward dog. If this chair is not sturdy, move to a table or a wall. And then we're gonna start to walk our feet in just a little, because we're gonna bring that right foot all the way to the back of the chair. Left heel stays down. I have space between my feet like railroad tracks. And I'm gonna grab onto the chair to bring shoulders over hips into warrior one. And then we're gonna bend this knee as deep as we can, but keep it in line with the middle toes. You really wanna bend it, bend it, bend it. And we wanna press into that back heel. So we're working the glute and the quad at the same time. And then you can hold on with both hands or simply lift the left arm, inhaling up. Exhaling, sweeping that arm to your side. Inhaling, lifting up. Exhale, sweeping, keep the shoulders down. One more. And we're gonna step back into that downward dog again. So, hips are over feet. We're gonna fold, bend the knees, release here for 3 breaths. Lift your belly away from the floor, getting some core in there. Head releasing, unless you have high blood pressure or glaucoma, you can keep it lifted above the heart. Now we're gonna go into chaturanga, which is a low plank. Again, walk your feet in slightly. Take an inhale in your downward dog with bent knees. Exhale, bring shoulders over wrists and bend your elbows. Simply don't let them come out. Just keep them in line with your shoulders. Inhale into downward dog. Exhale into low plank or chaturanga. And one more. Bend the knees and then straighten the knees. Shoulders over wrists, bend and release. Come back up, step that left foot all the way to the back of the chair. Even if you need to bring that back foot in. I wanna press into that right foot. That's gonna work that glute. I wanna bend this knee as deep as I can, but keep it in the center toes. It can go past the toes. Shoulders over hips. Inhale, lift that arm. Exhale, sweeps past and down. 2 more. Warrior one. Pressing into the back heel, bending that front knee deeply, keeping it in the center. All right. And now we're going to step our feet back like we're going to a downward dog, but not quite. And we're gonna bring that right foot forward, knee bent. We wanna have room as we fold and hinge into humble warrior. And then I'm gonna challenge you here. I want you to take your left arm out to the side. Some people can release both arms. Feel the weight bearing in this front thigh. Lift your ribs. Bend your knee, but don't let it go to the right or left. Keep it in the center. Humble warrior. Keep your back straight. Don't round it. Come back up. We're simply going to switch feet. Left foot comes forward, but keep some space between your foot and the chair. Right foot goes back, heel down. Bend your knee, and see how I'm not rounding? I'm keeping my back straight, bringing weight into the front thigh. Right arm comes out, bellies lifts. And breathe. Humble warrior. And slowly come back up. All right, let's get some hip circles. Hold on to that chair. Try to just move the low body, making a circle on the floor. Not moving the upper body. Moving with your breath, change the direction. See how I'm not only circling, I'm kind of tilting my pelvis forward and back. And release. We're now going to do some lunges to really work those knees. We want to bring the knee as past the front toes as far as we can, keeping that range of motion. We're going to come sideways to the chair. I'm just turning my chair. I'm going to hold on to it with my left hand. I'm going to bring my right foot on the chair. On the inhale, I'm going to bend as deep as I can. Just keep that knee in the center. Don't let it go to the right or the left. And then I'm going to come back up. I'm going to come on my heel, bring my toes in towards my shin, and reach towards my toe without rounding. Inhale, bend it deeply. Maybe the arm lifts. Exhale, straightening, toes come in, hand slides down. Doesn't have to touch your toes, you're just going towards it. Really bring that knee forward, stretching it, increasing range of motion. Kick that heel out, straighten that leg. Two more. And one more. Bend that knee. You're going to hold this for a whole breath and a half. And then that half breath, we're going to come back here. We're going to reach forward, not down. Bring your toes in, heels out for a breath. Slowly come out. And we're going to switch sides. You can come to the other side of the chair. I'm just going to turn my chair this way. And we're going to bring that left foot up as we hold on with the right hand. Inhale, bend it deep, but keep it in the center. Exhale, straighten it. Heel out, toes in. Reach forward, not down. Inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa, flowing with the breath. You can get this left arm flowing as well if you'd like. You don't have to. But really try to straighten the leg, heels out, toes in, reach forward if you can. Move with your breath. And one more, we're gonna hold this, bring that knee forward, keep it in the center. Maybe the arm lifts, doesn't have to. And then we're gonna come into that straight leg. This is not good. We want to straighten it. Heels out, toes in. If you can, reach forward. Otherwise, hold up here. And release. All right. We're going to sit back in our chair. We're going to grab our whatever prop you're using. It has to be half firm, half squishy, if that makes sense. If you don't have anything, you can just imagine and squeeze those inner thighs together. We're going to take that squishy ball, place it between the inner thighs. So if you're using a yoga block, you want one of the smaller, softer ones, not the real big, thick ones. We're gonna sit up tall for mountain pose, always finding posture, lifting the toes and spreading them. We're gonna squeeze that ball, and then exhale, relax it, not to the point where you let the ball go. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, slowly relax. Let's do 4 more. With control, never plopping open. 3 more. 2 more. Hold this one for 3 breaths. Squeezing, maybe namaste hands. Toes lifting. Slow exhales, 2 more. 1 more breath. And release it. That's all we're doing with that prop. You can set that aside. And now we're going to come into cobbler pose. So what you want to do is bring your soles of your feet together and your heels out. Come into namaste hands. And we're going to inhale. We're going to bring our knees together, feet flat to the floor. Exhale, slowly widening, pressing your knees down. Inhale, slowly coming together. Exhale, as your feet come together, your knees press down. Cobbler pose, 2 more. 1 more. Breaths with the nostrils or pursed lips. We're going to hold this, but I want you to press your knees down for 3 breaths. And then we're going to bring them in and scoot to the back of your chair. But don't round, sit up tall. Sit up tall. You want to have that L shape. And then we're going to bring our right foot underneath our left knee. Hands come to your thighs. Lift up that left leg as high as you can. Feel the weight in your thigh. And exhale, come back down. Squeeze your belly button in. This will protect your back. Inhale, lift as high as you can. Exhale, release. Let's do 4 more. I'm going to move my hand so you can see. Lift as high as you can. 3 more. The hand on the thigh just adds a little weight bearing. And 1 more. This time we're going to hold it. We're going to bring the toes in, heel out. 2 more breaths. And release. Woo! Let's get this other side. Again, you're sitting up tall. You're scooched all the way back. Your belly button's hugging back towards your spine. Hand on the thigh for more weight or to your side. Inhale, lift. My foot's relaxed. Exhale, release. Feel the thigh lifting the leg. Exhale, release. This is all in the quad. Move it slow with the breath. Don't swing, don't pop, plop. Controlled movements with the breath. That's Vinyasa. 2 more. This last one, we're going to hold it, and we're going to flex those toes in, heels out for 3 breaths. Pull your belly button in. And release. Let's scoot to the edge of the chair. Bring those legs wide, and we're going to go into some lunges to stretch out those legs we just worked. Inhale, center, exhale, lunge to the side. Hands are optional. And then we're going to come wide legs, going into warrior 2. We're going to straighten that left leg, point those toes down, keep this open, keep that knee in line with the center toes. Arms out, palms up, hug shoulder blades down your back. Look at an object for 3 breaths. Warrior 2. And then exhale, come to the side, but try not to lean on your arm. Inhale, take that left arm down your left leg, side bending. Inhale, side angle warrior to the right, not leaning on the arm. Exhale, reverse warrior to the left. And let's do 1 more. Keep breathing. And back in the center, switching legs, bending that left knee, keeping that knee back over the toes. Stretching out that right leg, toes reach downward even if they don't touch. Keep your legs spacious and open. Arms come into cobra, shoulder blades come together. Heart lifts for 3 breaths in warrior 2. Chin lifts as well if you have that ability. Take an inhale, and then exhale, side bending to the left for side angle warrior, not leaning on the arm. Inhale, and then exhale, sliding down the right leg. And just move with your breath. reverse warrior, warrior 2, and side angle warrior. This is our last one, warrior 2, and reverse warrior. Back in the center. Big cleansing breath. Start to tap those feet. I want you to imagine you're jogging. Your feet are pounding the pavement as much as you can, but safely, not hurting anything. As your feet pound the pavement, your heart and your calves tell your body you're jogging, and they start pumping the blood. You can even close your eyes, you can start moving your arms, but mostly we're doing this with those feet, pounding the pavement gently. Keep breathing, you're gonna be a little out of breath, and release. Let's go into our last few sets. We're gonna take our left foot, placing it on the top of the right foot. Do you see how I have that? Just scoot back. I'm on the edge of the chair. We're gonna let that knee come out in namaste. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bring that knee up to the other one. Inhale, bring it out. Exhale, bring it in. Working that outer hip, that hip abductor, which is also your gluteus medius. Stabilizing the hips, preventing falls. And let's switch sides. So the left foot's flat, the right foot is kind of leaning on the inside of it. Inhale and exhale. Move with the breath. Don't move your feet. Don't lean. Don't move your sits bones. It's all in that outer hip abductor. Gluteus medius. Go slow and controlled. Vinyasa is slow and moving with the breath. Last one. Woo! Let's bring that left foot either the same way you had it, letting it release down. Bring your hand to the inside of the knee, and then your hand doesn't move, it resists. Your knee pushes into the hand. This is pigeon pose. Here's the more traditional way, which is more intense. You can choose either one. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna press. We're not gonna press, we're gonna make that hand not move. It's resisting. And then you're gonna take your knee and press into that hand. And we're gonna hold that for about 6 breaths. All the action is happening with the left leg. You're using the hip muscles. And the left hand is simply resisting. It's like a wall. Keep your foot relaxed to be more intense, or if you have knee issues, bring your toe in towards your shin, flexing the foot. If you're a little shaking, that's a sign you're doing it right. And switch sides. Again, you can simply take the right foot to the inside of the left foot, let that knee come out, hand resists, knee presses into the hand, or come into full pigeon. Flexed foot in to protect the knee, relaxed foot for more intense, but never hurt your knee. Build a wall with that right hand and push against it for 6 slow breaths. In and out of nostrils or pursed lips. This is great for sciatica. And release. Shake it out, big cleansing breath. Ha! Sit back. Release into your chair. Close your eyes, rest your hands on your lap. Let your breath go back to normal. Start to feel your face muscles release and relax, so much so that there's no expression on your face. Tongue releases from the roof of the mouth. Shoulders soften down. Hands and arms heavy in the lap. Back pressing into the seat. Buttocks and thighs releasing into the seat. Knees and feet relaxing, opening. Everything is soft, even the belly. And just feel your breath moving like a wave in and out of the body. You can pause here for a few minutes. Pausing the video if you'd like. Or take a big inhale through the nose. Let it out of your mouth as you open your eyes and move your hands and feet. Coming to the edge of your chair, just sit up tall. Inhale, letting the arms float till your palms come together. Exhaling, hands come to your hearts, and we bow. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you, and I hope and pray you have a great week.